Hello there, we are here at the 6th edition of IHA Summit and Awards, and I have with me Mr. Rakesh Sethi. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Just want to understand the experience that you've had coming here. You know, he has come back after 2 years. So, how has the experience been this year?
See, the best part of this year is that we are in person, we are interacting with each other. The purpose of such seminar and events is to do networking, and COVID has taught us to do networking on Zoom calls and other audiovisual platforms. But however, we humans are social animals, and it is very good to interact.
Yeah.
And talk to each others, exchange views, and the warmth that you get while interacting in person is what we were missing for last 2.5 years, and that is what has been now fulfilled.
Right. Now, I want to understand your views about BW Hotelier. Now, it's been around for 8 years now, and what do you think the role it has played over the years in the industry?
See, it was not, I think for BW hoteliers also, it wouldn't have been easy to come into a zona where, there were already big players, reputed big publication house were there. You are just an 8-year young people, and you have made such a big impact, being a catalyst between the industry, various verticals. You have been the messenger, carrying forward the thoughts of the leaders of hospitality to the right forums, and ensuring that it is delivered and reaching to the right audience. So great job. I think in last 8 years you have gone leaps and bounds, and I wish you all the best for your future also.
Thank you. Just a question from your field now. How acceptable is Indian cuisine globally, and on that list, is there any favorite dishes of yours?
See, I understand that ours is a very strong cuisine culture history, which is a combination of culture, influences, and traditions, which various ethnic communities have brought it to India, and which have been absorbed and imbibed for centuries now. So the base is very strong of Indian cuisine, and one of the oldest culinary heritage and culture that we have. Now the chefs, the modern chefs, the urban chefs of today, they are building it up further by evolving the way people conceptualize food, the way people see food, and they are bringing in their emotions onto the plate, which is taking us to another level and at global platforms. I think we have taken some baby steps, and we have almost covered the most ground. We have reached that level that we are now globally recognized and are visible, and it is just a matter of few more efforts that we need to do correctly, which other cuisines or culinary destination countries are doing, by showcasing our cuisine at the right platforms in our new avatar, that is modern progressive cuisine, which many of our chefs and we at Radisson Hotel Group are also doing it.
Hybrid cuisine.
Yeah. So now once we do this correctly, as I mentioned, we are already there. We have made our mark. People know, recognize, and love. And you can find us on global menu cards nowadays. But it is just a matter of time and the right click, right place. I think we should be the next culinary destination, which should be India and Indian cuisine. Right. And my favorite dish, of course, a very difficult question. Any other question you could have asked, is so easy for me to answer. But you have so many dishes which you have created yourself. And once somebody asks you, आपके 5 बच्चे हैं, आपको सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद कौन सा है? It's most difficult question, मेरे 5 बच्चे मुझे अजीज हैं. लेकिन the cuisines that we have now, that the regional cuisines of India have just begun to come into the mainstream. I think our repertoire of dishes and recipes is going to be very vast and huge to handle, and amongst that I pick up a most humble dish, which is my favorite for eating and not for cooking. For eating is the Punjabi Rajma Chawal that I loved. So once I created a kebab made out of that Rajma, which was Rajma ki galoti. I created it with just a little bit coating of semolina outside, just to give that crunch. That became a very hit in my functions where I have done. people not able to understand whether it is a vegetarian or non-vegetarian unless they ate it. So that galoti made out of the rajma is my favorite dish.
Right, right. I think Rajma Chawal is like the favorite dish of our country's youth. and
Any
everybody.
Punjabi would
Yeah,
say
any
that.
Punjabi, yeah, right. I can see the passion, the way he speaks about food, and thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for
Mr.
calling me here. Thank you
Rakesh.
very much, and again, all the best to BW Hoteliers. Thank you.